So for those of you who are living in Santa Fe, keep that beautiful open blue sky in your mind. For the rest of us, we're just going to imagine. So let's first of all just settle into our meditation posture. And if your feet are down on the ground, just a reminder that they be in a parallel position, about your hips width apart. And then if you're sitting in the regular cross-legged position, you can put a couple of cushions on your knees, but do support your sit bones. And make sure your sacrum is straight, your pelvic bowl is upright, not tipping backwards or forwards. Hands in the meditation mudra. Right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. And the shoulders over the hips, aligned with the hips. And imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. And just imagine someone is above you or behind you, very gently lengthening your spine. And your top of your head is reaching for the ceiling. And you'll notice as you do this, it's just very, very subtle. You'll probably notice you're starting to stretch out a bit, just lengthen. A lot of those tight muscles in the back and the shoulders and the neck might be letting go. And that's just through visualization. Head is slightly tipped forward, the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose. And if they were open, they'd be looking at a spot about 2 inches ahead of you. Tip of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. And let's just bring our attention to the crown of the head. Relax the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, and the back of the eyes, and the nose, the cheeks, the area around the mouth, and the jaw. And bring your attention to the scalp, the back of the head. Just notice what happens when you relax your scalp and your ears, your temples, and the inner ear. And does that just by any chance help you to relax your jaw? And bring your attention to the occipital bone, the base of the skull. And relax that area there in your neck, back of the neck, shoulders, upper thoracic in between your shoulder blades. Your clavicle bones on your chest, your throat, and your belly. And the arms, the hands, the fingers, the legs, the feet and the toes. And then let's just bring our mind to the breath. Notice the sensation of the air as it's flowing in through the outside of the nostrils. It's slightly cool. And as you breathe out, it's slightly warmer. And if there is any sound in your environment, perhaps the birds, pets, people in your home, the heating system, just allow those sounds to be there. They're just part of your environment. And bring your attention back to the breath. And just, you'll have thoughts arising, and just allow them to come and go. Try not to engage with them, grasp onto them, get distracted by them. Just keep bringing the mind back to the breath. Let's bring to mind all the people of your life. You're surrounded by them, your friends, your loved ones, the people you don't like so much, maybe enemies, it's quite a strong word, but it's sort of the people you don't like terribly much, or that you feel separated from. And then there's the strangers. You don't feel really either way about them. The interesting thing about how we classify people, if you think about it, that's how we do it. They're those people that we love, they're the ones that we don't really know or care about, and then there's those ones that we keep at a distance. And the interesting thing about these three groups of people is that they tend to change places. The person you never knew in 2018 now is a very, very dear friend. The person you knew when you were in kindergarten, they're a stranger. Maybe they were your best friend then. And perhaps somebody who you didn't like very much once upon a time became a dear friend. And you remember they're all equal in their wish to be happy. They wish to avoid problems, just like us. And this unbelievable capacity for wisdom, compassion, phenomenal intelligence, clairvoyance. Yes, even your enemies who look ugly right now have this capacity. So carefully make a determination to use our study and our meditation to increase our understanding and our insights, taking the next step on our spiritual journey for our own sake and for the sake of all the people of our life. So just bring the mind back to the breath while we move into our 9-round breathing. So just remember starting breathing in through the right nostril, blissful, radiant white light, completely filling you. Pause at the top of the breath and then breathe out through the left, all the attachment energy, unhealthy desire, grasping, neediness, wanting. And do that 3 times and then breathe in through the left, blissful, radiant white light. Pause at the top of the breath and then breathe out through the right nostril all this kind of heavy energy of hatred, anger, depression, wanting to harm others, bitterness and grudges, and just disappears. You breathe it out as thick black yucky smoke. Do that 3 times and then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant white light, and pause at the top of the breath and then breathe out all this ignorance, not knowing the way things truly exist. Again as thick black yucky smoke, and it disappears into space. And if you like, if it's helpful, you can equalize your breath, so you can count an in-breath of perhaps 3 or 4 and an out-breath of 3 or 4. if that works for you. It helps. It's another technique to stabilize your mind and to ground you. Okay, so let's just do it in our own time. We'll do 3 sets today. So just bring your mind back to the breath. If you're not quite finished, don't rush. And then just imagine you're lying on top of a hill or a mountain or a building with an unobstructed view. No trees, no buildings, no planes, no helicopters, no birds, no wildfire smoke, no pollution, just a clear blue sky. And that vast, empty blue sky. So now focus in on this spaciousness, luminousness, and allow yourself to merge with this clear space. Imagine your body and mind, as well as the surrounding environment, becoming one with this pure empty space. Becoming empty, luminous and clear, without any sense of separation or duality. And try and hold your awareness in the experience of this empty luminosity. Just simply that, without engaging in thoughts, thinking this or that, or judgments or discrimination. And this is the pure, clear nature of your mind. So just rest in this space, relaxed, but yet focused, aware. So if there's thoughts and emotions arising, feelings, sensations you're aware of, try not to analyze what's going on or the experience you're having right now. Just observe what arises with a neutral mind. Just watch it. And as the thoughts and feelings and emotions pass, just bring your awareness back to the clarity of your own mind. Everything that arises, thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, the experience of sound, anything you can smell, has the nature of spacious, luminous clarity. Formless, space-like, clear awareness. This is the pure nature of your consciousness. So totally relax. Try and stay with this experience with focus and awareness, and expand your mind. So very slowly bring your mind back. Just feel your body. Notice the sensation of your sit bones on the cushion, your hands in your lap or on your legs. And let's just bring to mind the motivation we established at the beginning of the meditation, and dedicate any understanding, any spiritual and creative potential that you have generated during this meditation to the realization of your goals for all the people of your life, and to taking the next step on your spiritual journey for your own sake and for all the sake of all the people of your life, and by extension all sentient beings. Okay, everybody, thank you very much. You're all doing so marvelously well. Thank you very, very much. I can feel it through the Zoom. All your effort, it's paying off. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt, for hosting. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.